It's trash, innit? It's trash. Straight in a bin. It's trash. Listen, Manny Pacquiao, great fighter, unbelievable fighter. Years and years ago. It's 6 years ago since he won a fight. 6 years. It's like he did an exhibition. I saw a clip of it. He did an exhibition. What was it, last year or year before, something like that? He did an exhibition, and he looked horrendous. He looked horrendous. He looked like an old man, which he should do. Fair enough. And now he's going to go straight in and fight for a world title. Listen, they picked Barrios because they don't think Barrios is all that. Regardless, I'm talking about before the fight happens, there's no way that that man should be allowed to fight for the WBC world title, having not won a fight for 6 years, having not fought for 4 years, and having looked like he did in an exhibition against some whatever. There's no way. It's just wrong for the sport. That's where you're going into this YouTube misfits sort of territory. You know?
Kasi mabilis ito. Kasi pag hindi mabilis to, makikita mo gano'n ka lang. Pailagin mo ito. Pag sundok, straight ka.
The boxing world is sharply divided as Manny Pacquiao prepares for a shocking return to the ring, stepping straight into a world title fight against WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. While fans and insiders are split between awe and outrage, some of the sport's most respected voices are weighing in, with no shortage of strong opinions. Renowned trainer Dave Coldwell didn't pull any punches, branding the fight a disgrace to boxing. In his view, there's no justification for giving a 46-year-old Pacquiao, who hasn't fought in...
And now he's going to go straight in and fight for a world title. Listen, they picked Barrios because they don't think Barrios is all that. Regardless, I'm talking about before the fight happens, there's no way that that man should be allowed to fight for the WBC world title, having not won a fight for 6 years, having not fought for
4 years or won a bout in 6, a direct title shot. That's not a comeback, that's a marketing gimmick, Coldwell said flatly. He argued that this move insults every active fighter grinding their way up the rankings. To him, this isn't about honoring a legend, it's about exploiting his name for quick attention. Even harsher was Coldwell's belief that Barrios was handpicked as an easy target, turning the bout into a setup rather than a genuine competition. This fight, he said, should never have been approved.
For Manny, just any advice for him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to answer.
Take that away from somebody. It's kind of taking it away from somebody. You kind of got to find out what's there, right?
Absolutely. You know, if you just have to believe in yourself, because if you don't, no one else will. And that's my thing. It could be positive, it could be negative.
Moved in the first place. In sharp contrast, promoter Eddie Hearn has thrown his full support behind Pacquiao. Charging into the debate with unapologetic conviction, Hearn insisted that age may slow a man but doesn't erase his greatness. Pacquiao still has the skills, the timing, and the fight IQ to hang with most of the top 20 welterweights, he declared. This isn't a feel-good farewell, this is war. Hearn warned that anyone dismissing Manny's comeback as fantasy is making a dangerous mistake. According to him, Pacquiao isn't chasing applause, he's hunting blood.
Makes sense, you know, like he's 46 now, and then like even me as his son, you know, like I love him, he's my dad, you know. But there's also concern there, you know, but I believe in him, and yeah, he's shown us that, you know, he stays in shape year round and all that, so it's like weight's not gonna be a problem, fitness not gonna be a problem.
Boxing icon Sugar Ray Leonard offered a more measured take, speaking with the calm authority of a legend who understands both the glory and the cost of the ring. Leonard didn't call Pacquiao's return reckless outright, but his concern was clear. Belief in yourself doesn't protect you from the realities of the sport, he said. At 46, Leonard cautioned, Pacquiao is stepping into dangerous territory against a young, active champion. Still, Leonard showed respect for the Filipino legend's courage and desire. If
Well, Barrios, do you think he beats Barrios?
Don't matter if he beats Barrios or not. Still, Rolly Pacquiao. How many losses does Pacquiao have? Oh, that's another thing, bro. Pacquiao another one that don't give a f about losses, and everyone keep tuning in for him, right? Bro, all that undefeated, that don't mean shit if you're not fighting nobody. Nobody gives a f about you.
Manny feels there's more left to give, that's his choice. But it's a choice that could come with a heavy price. Among those cheering the loudest is Pacquiao's own son, Jimmy Pacquiao, who sees the fight as far more than a comeback. It's a thunderous declaration that the Pacquiao name still rules the sport. Fired up with pride, Jimmy believes Mario Barrios is stepping into a nightmare. In his eyes, his father's speed, hunger, and fire are more dangerous than ever.
Yeah, I think that, it's a very contentious subject, like, people moaning about Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao is still good enough to beat most fighters in the top 20 at 147 pounds. He's clearly not the fighter that he once was. You're not going to be at that.
This isn't some nostalgic lap around the ring, Jimmy said. This is war. With Team Pacquiao bursting with energy and confidence, Jimmy believes the return will be nothing short of seismic. WBA champion Rolando "Rolly" Romero stirred the pot with an unorthodox take. While others debate the risks, Romero called Pacquiao's legacy untouchable, regardless of the outcome. He's the gold standard of greatness. Nobody today comes close, Romero said. But he didn't stop there.
Pacquiao's finished. He's in it for the few quid now, few pounds more, few more dollars. Great fighter legend himself, but he can never look in the mirror and say he was the best.
In a move that shocked many, Romero threw his own name in the hat, expressing his desire to fight Pacquiao. It's not about destroying a legend, he explained. It's about building my own legacy. For Rolly, sharing the ring with Manny isn't just a challenge, it's a shot at history. However, not all voices are supportive. Heavyweight champion Tyson Fury was blunt in his assessment. He believes Pacquiao's comeback is not just ill-advised, it's reckless. The man is finished.
But Barrios is a current champion, isn't he? He's a WBC champion, he's a competent fighter, he's young. So would I allow something like this? I don't know. I can't judge that and I can't comment on this because I haven't experienced circumstance like this. Maybe if
Fury said without hesitation. He dismissed the idea that Pacquiao still has the speed, power, or stamina to compete with today's elite. This isn't bravery, it's desperation. It's trying to relive past glory, and it could backfire badly. For Fury, the risk isn't just defeat, it's legacy damage. This return, he warned, might not remind people of Pacquiao's greatness. It might just show how far he's fallen. The polarizing reactions reveal how deeply Pacquiao's name still echoes in the sport. For some, he's a living legend.
boxing, it's a catchy boxing, and that's what we're all trying to do. But at the end of the day, again, as long as it's 50-50, as long as I don't know, is it 50-50 for you, Barrios against Manny Pacquiao?
Legend, capable of one last great performance. For others, the fight symbolizes the sport's worst instincts, clinging to the past at the expense of fairness and safety. One thing is certain, Pacquiao's comeback isn't being met with indifference. Whether it ends in glory or heartbreak, it's already reignited passions, sparked fierce debate, and reminded the world just how much Manny Pacquiao still matters. Manny Pacquiao's shocking return to the ring at age 46 continues to split the boxing world down the middle. While some hail it as a legendary final chapter, others see a dangerous gamble.
There's nothing great about taking punishment, being able to talk, voicing your opinion, and then when you're in a position where you can't talk and you can barely walk, the world want to say that, oh,
See, he don't see this fight going the distance. Neither does I.
With the stakes sky high, Voices from across the sport are speaking out, some with admiration, others with brutal honesty. Veteran analyst Alciesta didn't sugarcoat anything. In his eyes, this isn't a nostalgia act, it's a plunge straight into the fire. Mario Barrios is no soft touch, he warned. He's a live threat, young, sharp, active, and the reigning WBC champion. Pacquiao isn't stepping into a warm-up, he's walking into war. For Alciesta, this matchup is no victory lap. It's a ruthless collision between past greatness and present danger. And he made it clear, if Manny slips, there won't be forgiveness, only consequences. While many debate whether the fight is evenly matched, others scoff at the idea of it being a 50-50. Some argue Barrios has youth and hunger, but others say that pales in comparison to Pacquiao's pedigree. This isn't a toss-up, one insider said. This is a statement. Pacquiao's not just a name, he's a storm. Even at 46, Manny's hand speed, angles, and killer instinct are the stuff of nightmares. Barrios may bring potential, but Pacquiao brings firepower forged through decades of war. This isn't just another main event. It's a seismic reminder that Pacquiao doesn't show.
Leonard said he don't see this fight going the distance. Neither does I.
Show up to be remembered. He shows up to dominate. Floyd Mayweather, who famously shared the ring with Pacquiao in 2015, delivered a warning of his own, this time aimed squarely at Mario Barrios. "You're making a huge mistake," Mayweather cautioned. Having gone 12 tough rounds with the Filipino icon, Floyd knows what Barrios is up against. People talk about Manny's age, but they're forgetting his ring IQ, his speed, his power. None of that's gone. Underestimating him? That's not just dumb, it's dangerous. Mayweather's warning wasn't just hypothetical. He recounted how, in their bout, it wasn't until the third or fourth round that he realized he was in for a punishing, endurance-testing war. It wasn't just another
Do you think he's too old at 46 to fight Barrios?
I can't say if he's too old or not. If he get in there and win, then...
Fight, Floyd said. It was a brutal chess match. You had to be perfect to beat Manny, or he'd break you. For Floyd, who's faced the likes of De La Hoya, Canelo, Mosley, and Hatton, Pacquiao still stands as one of the toughest puzzles he ever solved. His message to Barrios, this won't be a coronation, it could be a nightmare. While some criticize Pacquiao's return, others in boxing's elite continue to offer deep respect. Terence Crawford, the pound-for-pound king, praised Manny as an all-time great who still commands fear inside the ropes. At 46, Pacquiao isn't done, Crawford said. He's still a dangerous fighter. You don't just dismiss a legend like that.
I don't put no limit on an all-time great like Manny.
His endorsement wasn't just flattery. It was a powerful statement from a current champion, acknowledging the shadow Pacquiao still casts over the sport. But Crawford's words weren't all admiration. He also aired long-standing frustrations, claiming the fight between him and Pacquiao was stolen by boxing politics. "For 5 years, I chased that fight," Crawford said. "But they kept it from happening. They didn't want Pacquiao tested by someone like me." He implied that Manny's camp chose preservation over true challenge, avoiding a showdown that could have defined an era. It wasn't just a missed fight, it was a betrayal of what boxing should be. Joe Rogan echoed that sentiment, praising Manny's incredible legacy while criticizing the political machinery that stopped a Pacquiao-Crawford clash from happening. "That fight would have rocked the sport," Rogan said. "Crawford's precision versus Pacquiao's relentlessness. That's the kind of drama boxing needs, and fans were robbed of it." According to Rogan, that matchup was a blockbuster in waiting. Its absence left a hole in boxing history. But the conversation doesn't stop at what could have been, it's about what's coming. And right now, what's coming is one of the most unpredictable matchups in recent memory. Pacquiao isn't just coming back to wave goodbye, he's returning to send a shockwave through boxing. Despite being 46, his hands remain lightning fast, his footwork is as surgical as ever, and that explosive power that conquered multiple weight classes, still there. While most fighters his age are long retired or ceremonial figures, Pacquiao is here to break the rules and prove the fight never left him. Critics will say this is a farewell tour. Supporters say it's a resurrection. Pacquiao's camp insists it's a warpath. And Mario Barrios? He's not here to play spoiler. He's here to cement his name by toppling a legend. Whether Pacquiao emerges victorious or not, the outcome is secondary to the moment itself. This is boxing in its rawest form: risk, legacy, defiance, and the brutal beauty of the unknown. No scripted endings, no easy paths, just two fighters, one ring, and the fire of everything they carry with them. Boxing lives for nights like these, and when the bell rings, one truth will echo louder than the rest. Manny Pacquiao isn't just back. He's here to remind the world why his name still shakes the sport to its core.